What's going on, Legionnaires, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button and hit that notification bell. Make sure you're not missing any of the content that we have coming out. And for this video, we're going to be diving into King in Black, Gwenom vs. Carnage, issue number 3. Now, I have to say, this whole Gwenom versus Carnage line has been relatively disappointing. It has been 3 issues of Gwenom just chasing Carnage around and Carnage running away. And this issue really isn't an exception. And so it's probably not going to be a long video because there's not a whole lot that really goes into this issue. But with that being said, let's dive into this issue. Alright, so with our opening panels, we see Gwenom chasing after Carnage. And I really don't understand why, but Carnage just keeps running away. And it doesn't seem to be adhering necessarily to the will of Null. Like we had seen in like issue 1 or 2 where she initially first ran away. We thought Null called her away, but she's kind of just running. And we see Gwenom trying her best to try to talk to her, to try to reach MJ, like she's continued to do for the last couple issues. And then we see Carnage hitch a ride on a symbiote dragon, and Gwenom not understanding how she was able to know where the dragon was because she didn't even look up. And this is where she connects that they are all in a hive mind. And this is when Carnage and Gwenom land in the street. And Carnage goes inside of this building, shooting a web, apparently tripping up Gwenom just for a moment until she breaks free. And Carnage is looking for a musician, capturing this guy and dragging him back because Carnage is trying to start a band. And that's the whole goal of this right now. And so Carnage ends up shooting more web and tripping up Gwenom enough time to run away. And this is where Gwenom figures out that she's going to be playing at Madison Square Garden. And so MJ arrives there. And what we see is Carnage having some individuals wrapped up, and she started her own like little band. And Gwenom jumps in there and tries to use sound to break off this symbiote from MJ. Like, this story is just so bad, you guys. I really don't even want to finish this freaking comic. That's how bad this story is. Like, this isn't Gwenom versus Carnage. This is Gwenom chasing Carnage, and then them playing in a band at Madison Square Garden. But at the end of the day, MJ ends up breaking off. But Gwenom's teleporter isn't working, and so she's gonna put MJ somewhere safe while she goes and tries to fight Null. And that will be the end of this issue. Like I said, guys, this was honestly, it was just so bad. I didn't even want to finish getting through this comic because it was just that bad in my opinion. I was really expecting a awesome Gwenom versus Carnage fight, and that is the last thing that we got in this. It was just, you know, some weird relationship issues that those two had coming out to fruition while she's under the control of Carnage. It was just severely disappointing. I do not recommend wasting your money on picking up the Gwenom versus Carnage. It's just not worth it in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys have a different take on it. Maybe you're seeing it from a different aspect than I am. But yeah, that's just how I feel about this one. But yeah, as usual, if you haven't yet already, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and until the next video,